Hello Libra, this is Jill with the Healing Moon Tarot, and today we're going to do your June 2018 general reading. I have my setup a little different. I haven't been feeling well, but wanted to get out some quality readings, so I'm just going to show the cards today so I don't have to worry about lighting and camera angles and so forth. I hope you're all doing well, Libra. Today the reading we're going to do is for mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual space, and then we're going to pull a couple action cards or suggestion cards for the month for us. Keep it pretty simple, but give you a nice overview of what you may be encountering this month. So for your mental space this month, we're going to choose. We have the Nine of Cups. So mentally, you may feel like you're in a really fulfilled place, like you're able to make a wish and it come true kind of thing. This is the wish card. It's a card of feeling emotional connection and this really fulfilling, stable kind of environment of connection. It can be a little prideful, but for the most part, this is you just feeling like you're in a good space, which is awesome. This may, your emotional stuff may be weighing heavily on you as far as mentally, but in a good way. You're feeling like you have a lot of people around you, that you have some good connections to share, Libra, and that's a great thing for a Libra to feel, because Libras sometimes struggle with having that emotional connection or feel like people are as emotionally invested as they are in a situation. So I feel that mentally, the month of June is going to leave you feeling good mentally. And so let's take a look. And it's raining like crazy here. That's why I haven't been feeling good. I'm in the southeast United States, and this storm has been going on for what feels like ever. Hopefully you can still hear me. Ooh. I'm having a hard time shuffling. My hands are so swollen. But let's see what we can get for your physical space this month, Libra. I'm going to pull this one. Apparently I have my cards upside down. Page of Coins. So physically, this may be calling to your attention of being more active. The page is a youthful, energetic type energy. A little immature. You may be just starting a new diet plan or a new workout routine or a new something in your physical space that has to do with your body, taking care of it. You may be kind of new into that, or have a brand new idea or a brand new something that you want to try that's going to benefit your physical space. This may also call into how are you approaching, how are you getting yourself out there physically. The page is an energy that tends to be a little bit more willing to engage with other people, just because they're kind of young and fresh and still excited with this energy. So I'm seeing this as physically you're in a space, you understand that you have more to learn and further to go. This is not a negative energy at all, but I just feel it as a fresh energy coming in this month for your awareness of your physical space and your home and your body and how you make money. All of those kinds of things can fall into this. It's just a fresh willingness to engage more is what I'm pulling from that card for you this month, Libra. All right, let's look at your emotional state. This card here. And we have the 10 of Wands. And this card seems to be popular today. So emotionally, and it's funny because you had emotions come up here as feeling really good, but in your emotional space, you might feel like you're carrying around stuff that doesn't belong to you. something may feel burdensome. There may be just something really weighing on your heart that you're not sure how to deal with or how to let go of. But it looks like mentally you feel in a healthy space. Emotionally, though, you may still have some baggage to put down. And we can feel both of these things at the same time. This may be something from the past that you're still drudging around with you, and it keeps like just randomly showing up and sticking you in the ribs. Like, yep, I'm here, I'm still on your back. I would definitely take time to consider how you can move past this stuff, how you can move through it, how you can put down stuff that doesn't belong to you, not getting emotionally invested in work projects or whatever it is. I mean, it's important to have like a love and respect for whatever field you work in and whatnot, but how do you emotionally detach from these projects or emotionally detach from an outcome? Like, okay, I created this, I love this, I'm putting this into the world. Now what the world does with it, that's up to them. That's not up to me. I created it, I put it out there. That's the only thing I have control over. I have no control over how my stuff's perceived. So if you're carrying around a lot of these ideas and thoughts and feelings, like and letting it emotionally bog you down, that's when it can become a problem. So again, just in short, think about what you're carrying around that does not serve you and does not belong to you. And I would ask myself a lot of questions about why it's still there. What can I do about it? Why do I let this stay on my back? Why haven't I put it down? Those kinds of questions, and kind of sort through that stuff, because it looks like you have some fresh, exciting energy here in these other two aspects. So don't let your emotions get bogged down with that stuff. All right, let's see where you're at in your spiritual space. And we have another Cups card. We have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups a lot of times is almost like a event. It's like, most cards, it's like three people getting together and having a good time. So it's about spiritually, you may be interacting with other people, hence the three. You may be in a situation where you're getting to socialize, or you're a part of a group, an organization, something that has to do with your spiritual self that's allowing you to come together with others. So regardless of how you celebrate your spirituality, whether if you go to a traditional church or organization on a regular basis and get to have fellowship with others, or if this is something new or you're considering spiritually, I need to get myself out there and meet some people and have conversations with people that share some of my spiritual thoughts and ideas. This card speaks to that. So I would be mindful of what opportunities may be coming in for you to have social events, meet people, attend any kind of event that falls in line there. It may be some really good energy. It may be really uplifting for you to be in a space with people that share your same spiritual outlook. If you are not a spiritual person, it may just be calling to your spirituality being fed by your friend group, period, whether you label it as spiritual or not. It is good for us to be social. It's good for us to have interactions with others and to really authentically share and have those connections with people. Let's take a look at a couple suggestion cards, or action cards is kind of how I like to think about them. I'm going to take this one and this one. And we have the King of Cups and the Three of Wands. So again, you have 3 cups here on the board, so I believe your emotional point in your life is at the forefront, per usual, Libra. Like, that's kind of your MO, right? And the King of Cups is very mature in his loving energy. He's very capable of having true, authentic relationships with people. He's has some sense of control, or at least awareness of his emotions, how he relates to them, why he has the thoughts and the feelings that he has, and his responses to them. And I would take this as a suggestion to just keep trying to manage that space, manage your reactions, consider others' perspectives, be compassionate and considerate and understanding of the people around you. And then we also have the Three of Wands, which is first steps in a new journey. So this is kind of a new card too. So whatever it is that you've been throwing around in your brain, thinking about doing something new or doing something different, making some changes, this card is telling you to take those steps. He is ready to go get on this ship and sail away. You know, he's prepared. He's come this far in his journey. He could just stop here because this is an obstacle, right? To move from land to water. Like that's you're really changing the way you're moving, and this card is telling you to be mindful of that. Where are you going? Why are you going there? And to take the steps to keep moving that forward. Don't stall out if there's an obstacle in the way. All right, Libra. Well, I think that was a fun little reading. I know these were super intense and long. I apologize. I wanted to get something out for you all and give you a nice overview of your month. And I will be back in a couple of weeks with another reading for you guys. Thank you for being understanding. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, I'd be happy to hear from you and interact with you. I do a daily card pull on my Instagram if you're interested, and write just a little tiny blurb about the card, and I personally use it as part of my meditation and prayer, thought-provoking kind of stuff from the cards to see how I align with them. All right, Libra, I hope you're well, and I will see you soon. Bye.